Hello, the internet. It is Thursday, the 29th of July, 2021, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to day 29 of July. What is July? I hear you ask. You take the word July, take the word live, squeeze them together, you get July. Well, what does July even mean? Think about it. Live July, live July, live July. Every day for the month of July, I'm going live on YouTube. I already do daily live streams on DLive. If you want to come and follow me on DLive, I just put a little linky pinky ponky punky in the chisel chat. But this is an additional live stream right here on the tubes of you every day. Crikey, there's only 2 more days left. The July's almost over, isn't it? July is 31 days. We've got 2 more streams to do. I'll tell you one thing. I've quite enjoyed these streams. Quite enjoyed them. It's a little sketchy. YouTube's a little funky. But I feel like we've had a good conversation here. Some days have been better than others, of course. More people, more conversations. Other days have been more in detailed and more, sensitive and a little bit more flagging potential, let's just say. This one today, I want to talk about trolling. And if you've ever trolled online, why? Would you ever have the balls to let me know that you've trolled? I mean, I've been trolled up the wazoo, right? You've seen the trolling that's been leveled at me over the years. Crikey, I've been given it as hard as you could possibly get it. And I don't really know why. To be completely frank, I don't know why get trolled as hard as I do, but that's neither here nor there. I want to find out if you've ever trolled and why you've done it and what you thought you were achieving, I guess. And I'm not just talking about, once in the chat going, you're a douche and then leaving. I'm talking about intently, stalking is what it is. Intently stalking someone behind a faceless, nameless troll account where you're anonymous, you're not being you, you're being somebody else. You're hiding yourself, yet you're trying to repeatedly harm someone under the disguise of being anonymous. That's what I'm more thinking of here, not just like some kind of lousy banter against somebody else. I'm talking about malicious intent done hidden behind a crazy avatar or a stupid name. So let me say hello to the chisel chat. Juan Rivera says, huh? I think that's a statement of exhaust, huh? I said, hello, Juan. Smash that like button. Yeah, folks, how about that? Let me just see. I appreciate that. 4 upvotes versus 1 downvote. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. This is sending a message back to those trolls. I've got a hater, right? Well, I've got more than one. I've got one who sits around waiting for my streams. Not even waiting, just waiting for the placeholder to come up 12 hours ago, and they smash the dislike. That's kind of what I'm talking about. This malicious, focused intent to do someone harm and do it under the disguise of being anonymous. That's pretty much what I'm asking here. David says, good morning, Gives, on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's an absolute cracker here. Although my feelings go out towards the rest of New South Wales or Greater Sydney. We have now an additional 4 weeks of lockdown. That'll take us through to the 28th of August. My birthday's the 29th of August. 28th of August. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. The 28th of August is my anniversary of my YouTube. Wait a sec. Lockdown ends on the 28th of August. My YouTube birthday's the 28th of August. That'll be 6 years to the day I began my YouTube channel. Anyway, I normally go somewhere and I won't be able to go there because it's locked down. But anyway, we'll work that out. But not apologies, condolences to Greater Sydney. Thankfully, the lockdown doesn't come all the way down here. And by the way, let's not mention the C word. This is news, but I don't want to talk about it. But a further 4-week lockdown, not till the end of August, is Greater Sydney coming out of lockdown thanks to the C word. So then Mindy, and by the way, good morning Juan, and good morning David, and good morning Mindy. Mindy says, what's the definition of trolled? I'm not too sure. I wonder if one person's trolling is another's discussion. So that's kind of, I mean, I've got a page here brought up that we'll take a look at, the internet troll, the definition. We'll take a look into that. But yeah, I know that you came in early, but I just wanted to be more clear about what I'm asking here. But hello, Mindy. Good to see you. Good to have you. Good to know you. We got Giggle Pickles here, Gibbs. G'day, Gigs. How you doing? Good to see you too. Little cheers there for the Giggle Pickles. Hey, Mindy, I'm in my usual spot. You're in your usual spot on a YouTube stream, Giggles? Dang, I thought that was only a D-Live thing. Giggles, hello. Tap twice if you're good. She's good. She's good. Giggles. David says, thank you for the July live streams, Gibbs. I did enjoy it all. Thank you, David. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a fun ride, actually. I was a little hesitant about this, but yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Hendrik in the house. Good evening, Hendrik. How are thou? How are you? Are you still asleep? Still awake? Or have you gone to bed yet? Hendrik is a night owl, and I never know if I see him in the morning, it's still his yesterday, or if he has managed to get some shut-eye. So it's nice to see you, Hendrik. Hey, Cutie Pie, Giggles, I've trolled some people. You have? Okay. Hey, Hendrik. Just Edie in the house. Wow, Edie, how you doing? Mrs. Edie Murphy in the house. How you going, Edie? Good to see you. You're so sweet, Davo. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Hendrik. Hey, Hendy. It's okay when I comment is not linked to a real name. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the level here. If you're doing this and you're disguising who you are, so you're doing something that you wouldn't do if it was known it was you. I guess that's probably the definition of trolling. Acting maliciously against someone else, but not having the balls to do it to their face. It's cowardly, right? It's cowardly. Happy early YouTube birthday, Gibbs. Thank you, Giggles. Thank you very much. I just realized that if that's the lockdown to the 28th, I won't be able to go to my usual spot for my every year video. That sucks. I'll work something out, though. I just woke up, Hendrik. You just woke up? Giggle Pickles, I had to find a hiding spot due to the heat wave here, so I figured the best place was under the desk. I did have trolls in the past, including fake friends and hate friends, Gibbs. David, wow. Okay, well, let's bring up the chat so we can all play along here. So, thank you all for being in here. This is nice to see in this stream. And there are 7 viewers watching and 7 upvotes and 1 downvote. That is cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's sending the signal straight back at that hater. If you want to hate and you're not here to watch, well, the ones that are here to watch will like, and it will outweigh your hate. How about that? The like outweighs the hate. Yeah, love it. Just Edie, I got a troll comment. You like your feet stink. You like your feet stink. I know my video made the big time when I get a troll. See, I want to put, and by the way, that's a strange trolling comment. You like your feet stink. So they're saying you like the smell of your feet. I mean, if that's as bad as it gets, then that's not that bad. But g'day, Gibbs and fellow Yahoos. G'day, Rob Mac. How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Fantastic, Edie. That is a fantastic trolling comment. Dude, the problem with these morning streams is my mouth is full of lipstick. Lipstick? Toothpaste even, not lipstick. This is not what you think it is. So, Edie, that comment, you said, I know my videos made the big time when I get a troll. I want to dispel that myth. People have said to me, you know, you've made it when someone's trolling you. I disagree with that because, first of all, trolls are anonymous. So they go anywhere. They do it to anybody. Why they do it, people say they do it because they like the attention. They're trying to get attention from you. And that means they'll get it from anyone. So the idea that you've made it if you've got trolls, I think that's wrong because they'll go to anywhere, anywhen, anytime, just because that's what they want to do. They're not picking particular. In fact, the opposite would be sort of more true, because if you pick a huge YouTuber, let's just say, who's the big, who? I was gonna go with Casey Neistat, but he doesn't live stream. So pick a huge YouTuber who does live stream, and you think about how fast their chat rolls. Like my chat's rolling very gently here, so we can engage every single conversation. But you pick someone of the nature of 10 million subs, they've got a chat that's pap, 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 pap. The trolls just don't get a chance at that point. So it would not. It's not worth it to troll someone that they're not going to get the exposure in. But they'll pick a slower YouTuber, a smaller channel like mine, where the chat stays up longer and their ridiculousness gets to stay on screen longer. So I think that's, yeah, I don't think you've made it if you've gotten trolls. I got a lot of trolls back in February. Giggles, did you? I quit streaming for over 28 days due to them. Is that right? So, Giggles, at that point, that's another situation where the trolling has gotten so hard that you felt like you've got to pull back from whatever it is you're doing. I kind of look at it like this, and I'm not suggesting you should look at it this way, or I'm not suggesting this is how you could sort of, I was going to use the words get over it, but that's not what I meant. I meant how you could potentially deal with it. This is not a be all and end all for everybody, but this is how I look at it. Let's just say you've got to walk. Let's say you got to walk to the store, to the shops. Let's just say it's a 2 mile walk. Is that too far? 2 miles is a pretty average walk, right? It's a good walk. And you got to go up this street, and you got to go down that street, and you got to go past this block of houses. And you know that every time you go past that block of houses, there's going to be old mate on the porch drinking beers, and he's got a dog that's going to come running up and barking at you as you pass the front lawn of that house. You're going to cop this abuse from not only old mate sinking the piss, but also the dog barking at you. So over time, you end up taking the other side of the street to mitigate that situation. So you still get it. You still hear the dog yapping and barking, and you still see the guy, what are you doing every time you walk up here? Whatever the thing is, right? So you've gone across the street. Then what happens is the next time you do that, the dude comes to the front of the house, up to the fence line, and starts throwing things at you to try to get to you. He doesn't come out of his house because he's legal within his own property, but he doesn't come onto the street, onto the sidewalk, the footpath, but he does make it hard for you, even though you're on the other side of the street. So eventually, you end up taking a different route. You don't go past that house. You make the walk 2 miles, 2.2 miles by going a different street. So what you've done there is you've still gone to the store, you've still done what you wanted to do, but you've taken a different route to it. And that's kind of what I've done. And like I said, this isn't a fix-all for everybody, but what I've done, I used to engage the trolls. And actually, I got an example of how it happened last night. I used to give them time. I used to actually spend time chatting with them, trying to work out what I had done to cause them to want to troll me. That went on for a while, and then the trolling got so hardcore. I mean, you guys saw all the lousy videos and crap, the accusations of pedophilia. Someone made a fake society, federal consumer authority against pedophilia, and they put up a fake website with all my details and stuff on it. Like, I'm looking at that person in the chat and I'm trying to work out, what have I done to you to warrant all that time that you've spent on making a website, making videos, coming in, like waiting for my channel to start, coming into my chat, parading around. What have I done? Like, I looked at it a little bit flattering, right? You spend all that time making all this stuff for me and deep etching and doing all this stuff that you did to they took videos of mine from my channel and they would cut out parts of it. And by the way, this is all I've been told. I've not watched this content, but I've been told, funnily enough, by somebody who's no longer a friend of mine, told me, Gives, do not watch this. I've watched it. Let me just tell you this. The person who made this has skills in video editing, and they've stalked your channel and they've taken content from your videos and morphed it all together to make a narrative. That was from, let's just call him GP. That's before they unfriended me. Anyway, I tried to work it out. What have I done? What have I done to this person to warrant that? And then I kind of decided they're not going to stop, right? They're going to continue with this onslaught. And so my change of tact and my change of route going to the store started to be, I'm going to go across the street. And that was, in a sense, me saying, I'm not going to try to engage with you. I'm going to let you have your say because I believe everybody should have their say. I'm just going to ignore you. And you might have heard me say plenty of times, hey, folks, that's just a troll. I'm just going to ignore them. Let's continue on with our content, and they can put whatever they want in the chat and we'll just ignore it. And then I always say, or I used to, this is how it's completely changed. I would say, let's pick a random time. What do you guys say? Like, say 8 minutes from now? Or that's too much? Maybe 6 minutes. We'll give this person 6 minutes to do all the trolling they want, and no one reply to it. Like, no one in the chat give them anything. They'll put stuff like, they'll go inflammatory, they'll go racial, they'll go sexual, they'll do all the things, right? But after the 6 minute mark and no one say anything to them, I'll just delete and mute them and they'll be done. Problem with that is, and this is how this is morphed into taking a different route entirely, not just crossing the street, but going a different way. These trolls are so keen on doing their trolling that they will have multiple accounts, and sometimes upward of 20, 30, and all VPN'd. It's not like you can IP ban them. They're coming in from VPNs. They'll come in and they'll create an account like, you just banned me, or this isn't working, we're winning. And every account that you could have possibly imagined, like, how many times are we going to do this? Gives, you're not going to, these are all account names. These aren't comments. These are account names that they're making on the fly. And again, it's incredible to think that somebody would spend all their time doing that. Because I know I've got way more things in my life, and most everybody in the chat has other things that they need to do with their life. Why would you do all of that and remain anonymous from it? Like, if you're going to do something that's incredible and arguably sitting in internet chat rooms, creating 30 accounts a day to make racist comments, it's kind of incredible to think of, right? It's an incredible feat, but you're not getting anything from it because you remain anonymous. So even if you did the greatest troll, the greatest thing happened, like something really incredible happened and it was because of you, you're anonymous. It could be anybody, and nobody cares who it is because you're anonymous. So my change of route was just to go, you know what? Delete and ban. As soon as a troll comes in, delete and ban. The moment they come in, and you can tell if it's just a smashing, if the account name is just a hash of numbers, like we see it on DLive all the time, like a new account followed, and the account name is 728653140. I just go delete and ban. I don't even wait for them to say anything. I go, they followed? Nah, delete and ban. Done. That's me changing the course, and that's kind of what I was saying, Edie. I'm not suggesting, or sorry, that was to Giggle Pickles. I'm not suggesting that's how you should deal with it, but that's how I've dealt with it. Now, when they come to your house, such as what's happened here, it's a different story. That's when the cops get involved, right? And the cops will say, you need to make a diary of this. So I've got a troll diary where every single incident and screenshots has been laid out in a chronological order. And in my instance, it culminates with the gentleman turning up to my house and then he got arrested. So that's how That's how. And nowadays, when anything happens, delete and ban. Done. Back up in the chat. So, yeah, you got a point on live streams, Edie. Okay, thank you for the chat, right? But on a comment, I see what you're saying. It's a little different on a comment. It happened on your most popular video. I didn't get many trolls, and I haven't done a live in a long time. It's a weird comment, isn't it? You like your feet stink. I mean, in many ways, people do often like their own smells, right? Like, I don't mind farting and sniffing it. I can't stand anyone else's fart, but you know, you can let a hell fart go on. That's not bad. Hey, I made that. So in a sense, you like your feet stink. Well, yeah, it's mine. I don't like your feet stink, but I don't mind mine. Is that like a troll, or is that just like, you like that shirt you're wearing, don't you? Mindy, don't troll comments on previous videos. They do. Hey, Kendall in the house. Kendall DK. Hello, Gibbs. How are you? I'm well, thanks, Kendall. How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to have you. Nice to know you. Trolls, this is David speaking. Troll peoples are bad, and they also negative people. That's ruined good people's lives. It's unfortunate, but that's a true statement. That is true, and that is sad but true, right? That is sad, yeah. Depends on the level of trolling, Jerry. I've trolled you, Benon, like linking to a J video. But Hendrik, you're coming from someone we know. That's the big difference, right? You're Hendrik Eber, and we know who you are. So that's, in a sense, that's not trolling because it's not anonymous. So if you link me a Jay Boston video in my live chat, I'll play it because you linking it. You could be doing it for shits and giggles, but it's coming from Hendrik. It's not coming from 134728695, right? Giggles, they took my content and twisted them together, linking and putting it on their channel. Yeah, right. So they did the similar thing. That sucks to hear, Giggles. I remember a troll made his own live stream and called me and Giggle Pickles bad names. I think he was jealous. So they did a live stream, David. They did their own live stream with face. Because then again, that's not trolling, right? That's abuse. They sit and watch my house 24 hours a day. The cops sat at the end of my road in undercover cars. Wow. Just Edie, I just trolled you, Benon. You did? I missed it. You did? Tim. Hey, Tim in the house. Hey, Benon, Mindy, Edie, Hendrik, Giggles, and Rob Mac. How you doing, Tim? Let's take a look at the definition of trolling, though. Can you see that? Let me make this larger. This is from Wikipedia. Internet troll. In internet slang, a troll is a person who posts inflammatory, insincere, digressive, extraneous, or off-topic messages in an online community such as social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc., a news group, forum, chat room, or a blog, with the intent of provoking readers into displaying emotional responses or manipulating others' perceptions. That's, I mean, I didn't quite hit this point. With the intent of provoking readers into displaying emotional responses. This is typically for the troll's amusement. Is that too small? For the troll's amusement, or to achieve a specific result, such as disrupting a rival's online activities or manipulating a political process. Even so, internet trolling can also be defined as purposefully causing confusion or harm to other users online for no reason at all. That's the big one, right? For no reason. Both the noun and the verb form of troll are associated with internet discourse. Media attention in recent years has equated trolling with online harassment. The Courier Mail and the Today Show have used troll to mean a person who defaces internet tribute sites with the aim of causing grief to families. So basically a scum person, right? The scum of the earth. In addition, depictions of trolling have been included in popular fictional works such as the HBO television program The Newsroom, in which a main character encounters harassing persons online and tries to infiltrate their circles by posting negative sexual comments. So at that point, hey, media coverage and controversy. Okay, we don't. I guess I was going to read those stories, but we don't need to. So you've got the top chat on. You missed my earlier troll. Just Edie, did I? I missed it. Sorry. I'll go back up and read it. I missed it. I missed it, Edie. Sorry. I do miss some of the chisel chat. Not going to lie. I don't know who. I don't know what you're referring to. You got a top chat on. What's up? Stally in the house. Gay Stally from the UK. What's up? If you troll or just weird, in my opinion. If you troll, you're just weird, in my opinion. That's fair. I'm into self-abuse. I troll myself. Crikey, Tim. David, yes, Gives. They did when I did a live stream playing DJ music and calling me and Giggle Pickles bad names. So let's be clear. Let's be clear. Somebody making a stream where they're making accusations against you isn't trolling. In my mind, trolling has to be anonymous, because when someone's attacking you and they're doing it from their person, it's not trolling. It's just someone attacking you. So let's be clear about trolling. Trolling is anonymous, multiple different handles. The goal is to evoke an emotional response from you, and it's done in an anonymous, cowardly manner. That's the difference. But someone making a live stream where they say this person's this and this and this, that's not trolling. That's either spitting facts or it's starting a beef to generate views. That's what that is. Arrow Gamer, hey Gives and Givers, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Dugski. The worst form of trolling is swatting, where people can die. Swatting, yeah, I mean, that's taking it quite literally. The emotional response there is, yeah, possibly death, right? And not on. I think your chatbot may have cut out my comment. I tried to say again, no go. I don't have a chatbot. Edie, I don't have a chatbot. I wish Joe Biden signed a paper and police deal with all the troll people in this world. So the problem is anonymous, right? That's the problem. To answer, or to put the question forward one more time to the chat, has anybody done this? And if so, why? How many viewers have we got? Who's trolling me now? There's 10 viewers, there's 11 viewers and 10 upvotes. That's really rad, thank you. Are any viewers that aren't commenting trolling? Has anybody trolled? And if you have, why? What is it about trolling that you get off on? We want to help you here. Or we want to first diagnose you and then try to work out how we can help. I don't know if we can help, because I think you're unhelpable. But if you've ever trolled, now I'm not saying me, I'm not saying if you've ever trolled Gives a Minute, I'm just saying in general, if you've ever created phony accounts, if you've ever created multiple accounts with a VPN with the sole intent of going into someone's stream and constantly parading and harassing them, now's your chance to fess up, possibly under an old account again. I want to know why you've done that. Again, not necessarily, and if you've trolled me, then fine, I'll just delete you and move on. But if you're just talking in general, then that's what we want to learn here. I wish I only have one handle, not really much of a troll. Blop Jones, how you doing, man? Blopski, good to see you, buddy. Strange, hey Blopski, never, says Stally. Mindy, never. Cheers, Giggles. Made it a few more upvotes. Thank you, Aero Gamer. Cheers, man. 14 upvotes versus 1 downvote. Yeah. I love your positively human sense, Gives. Thank you, David. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me tell you this. I have never trolled anybody. I have never created an alt account or a bot account. I've never created multiple accounts. The only thing I've done, which I wouldn't say I regret it, but I've never done it since then. I have disliked a video on YouTube, not a live stream, a video, using another account. Now, the other account probably would have been, it would have either been CreatorCast account or it would have been vlogging in public. So I've got, what accounts I've got? I've got Gives a Minute. I've got the generic, my email address, benonkirpsh@gmail, which they also give you a YouTube channel for some reason. I got Gives a Minute, I got my name, I've got CreatorCast, I've got Vlogging in Public, I've got Scenic Beers, I got one other. Oh, I got two others. I got White Star ASMR, and I've got the Jack Daniels one, which we did just for a giggle, I think this time last year. I think we did it for July. Yeah, Jack Daniels for everyone. So I've got 7 different, I mean, I've got Gives a Minute. That's my main channel, which is the one I'm always logged into. But I do have, that's 7. I've got another 6 channels I could possibly go in, log out and log back in, and then dislike a video. I did it once. It was, you probably can guess when this was, right? It was right at the time when some emotional response was reacting from a situation amongst one of the other channels. You know what I'm getting to, right? And I went in and I disliked a video that someone put up, and the basis was, I just want them to get more dislikes. I did it once, and when I did it, I felt lousy because it was 2 dislikes, because I disliked it on the Gives a Minute channel and I disliked it on the CreatorCast channel. And when I did it, I thought, I felt stupid, right? I was like, dude, really? This is so dumb. Like, first of all, the person who made the video, more than 90% of the time, they would know I don't like what they've done, right? They would know that. So me disliking it, it's a given that I'm not going to like it. And at the level that we play on YouTube, both me and this other person, it's such a low level that it makes no difference anyway. And so I said to myself, this is never going to happen again. And it hasn't, and it won't. And I'm coming clean with it, because that is a form of trolling in a sense. You're doing something online. In this case, you're disliking a video under the guise of anonymity. I struggle with that word, anonymity. You're doing it anonymously. You're invoking an emotional response because the person would have gone, oh man, more dislikes than likes. And so I made a decision to never do it again. And I haven't done it ever again. In fact, I don't even dislike videos online. I don't like or dislike videos. The reason, I don't like that it adds to your liked video tally. That's just a little back end thing with YouTube, but I don't like how if you like a video, it goes to your liked videos collection. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I want the creator to get the like. So there's first-hand experience what I've done. Like I said, pretty low form of trolling, but still trolling, but I won't do it again. I stalk you every night, Gives. Yeah, but I know you're down there, Giggle Pickles. I can see you down there. Hendrik, I've been accused of trolling, although I don't think what I did was trolling. I did, however, call someone out for being a dick. Again, if you've done that in your actual profile, that's not trolling at all. Arrow, it doesn't make sense to troll. It doesn't achieve anything except show a warped mind. Yeah, and that's... Funnily enough, the idea, and this definition here where it said the idea is to evoke an emotional response. Where was it here? Yeah. The intent of provoking readers into displaying an emotional response. The funny thing about that, or the irony of that, is that the emotional response came from me when I walked away from the computer and I thought about what I'd done. I mean, we're just talking about a dislike here in a separate account. But when I thought about it, I was like, that was a stupid thing, right? That was a dick thing to do. So I said, I'm never doing that again. And I went back in and I unliked it. So I clicked the button again, so it took the like off. So I made it right, and the emotional response in me said, "Don't ever do that again, dude." And I haven't, and I won't. And I guess I'm apologizing. I'm not really apologizing. I'm not apologizing because the person doesn't want to know the apology, but I'm just saying matter-of-factly that that's where it got me. That's what my history, I guess, as a troll. My history, that's not even, it sounds worse than what it is. I have Nick the Caveman and Sergeant Barjas on DLive, although I don't use them anymore. Yeah, I think we found that straight away, Hendrik. When you did Nick the Caveman, it was like, g'day, Hendrik. Tim, I don't troll or make comments that I'm not prepared to put my name to. I have and still do make some very harsh comments when deemed appropriate. Okay. Mindy, I was accused due to disagreeing with information presented as fact on a video. Mindy, I was also accused due to disagreeing with information presented as fact on a video. I was accused. So someone. So you were accused by somebody, and that was an anonymous troll account. Giggles, if I don't like someone, I will unfollow them. Bam! Right on. Right on. Aero Gamer, great handle, Hendrik. Sergeant Barjas, what a crack up. That's from Sergeant Barjas. Full Frontal, wasn't it? From Full Frontal? From The Late Show. The D-Generation, right, Hendrik? Sergeant Barjas? I think I'm getting shows mixed up. David, what I'm looking for is positivity, attitude, feedback, and I don't get that a lot because it's due to trolls and negative people, and it's so hard for me to stay positive. So at that point, David, they're winning, right? The trolls are winning. That ain't cool. I did that as me. It cost me a few followers. My downvote on Jenna Ezerek's video stays. And that's right on, Hendrik, right on. Mindy, no, I was accused of trolling. When I disagreed with the information provided on this guy's video. Gotcha. And what? So you know what? That's so strange because if you make a comment on YouTube, you can go and check the person's channel. And like the moment they click your channel, they see you as a person. They see your videos. So it's like saying Gives a Minute's a troll. No, he's not. He's got a physical presence online, and everything he says, you can track it back to him when he said it, if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's weird. It was from The Late Show, right on the D-Generation. Yeah, good stuff from the late 90s or the early 90s. I was in high school 93. Yeah, it would have been 91, 92, The Late Show. Well, I think we've got a lot off our chest, folks. I think we feel better. Do we? Do we feel better? I feel good. Getting that out there. Trolling, huh? Exactly. Yeah, and Mindy, that therefore makes you not a troll. That makes you not a troll. That gives you, if you're a person and you're willing to stand by your views and your opinions, and you're not hiding behind a faceless, nameless troll account, you're out there with your thoughts, you can never be called a troll, because you can, excuse me, you can be accused of making outlandish opinions, but you're never going to be called a troll because you're not anonymous. Like, could you imagine if someone called imagine they called Biden a troll, or Trump a troll, or any political member a troll? It's like, how can they be trolling? They're actually behind their handle. They're not hiding behind anything. You might not agree with what they're saying, but they're not trolling you. Trolling is being anonymous, doing it to cause an emotional response, and hiding from it and never owning it. And therefore it's stupid, right? Because if you can never benefit from it, what is the point of it? I'll never know, folks. Let me tell you one more time, if you are interested in coming over to my DLive channel, I put a little linky poo in the chisel chat. There's only 2 more days of live July content here on YouTube, and then it's all back to D Live. So I've been doing daily here on YouTube and daily on D Live. And there's the little linky poo in the Chisel chat if you want to come and follow me on D Live. Just if you've been enjoying these live streams and you're thinking, I wouldn't mind seeing more of this. I know most of you Yahoos are over on, in fact, all of you are on D Live, which is rad to see. Everybody in my chat right now, looking back up, even Stally, the newest member, comes to my D Live. I guess this point here is for those that are watching the replay, wondering what the hell's going on and where can I see more of this Yahoo? Where can I troll this guy? We'll come down to D Live town. That's where I'll be. I'll be there this afternoon. Thanks for being here with me, folks. Catch you all later. No trolling. Cheers. Cheers.